Welcome to day 4 of the Unbusy Advent Calendar. Today's cup is this plain one. It's actually my husband's, not quite mine, but the mug is less interesting than the tea inside, and that has story. So when we were very young, we went on a spa weekend, just the two of us. We had no children at the time. We were, just started dating like a few months before that. We were totally in love with each other, and we just wanted like a little break for the two of us. So we went to this super romantic, super cool hotel, and it was like a Moroccan themed hotel. They had like very special teas, and we ordered one of it to the room, and it was presented in the most gorgeous, amazing way, and it was exquisite. The tea was just exquisite. It was a special brand of Moroccan mint tea, and I was just over the moon with the presentation, with the aromas, with the taste. It had a little bit of honey in it. Oh my goodness, it was gorgeous. The whole experience was just amazing. Years later, I was in Singapore traveling, and I went into this tea shop and I found Moroccan mint tea, and it had the exact same taste, smell, aromas, everything. So ever since, I have been purchasing that brand that I found in Singapore, and whenever I have a cup of this mint tea, Moroccan mint tea with a little bit of honey in it, it just takes me back to that romantic weekend that we had when I feel like we were just like kids. It was such a long time ago. And it reminds me of those beautiful first days, first month, first year of our relationship. And I remember the love that we felt for each other. We still feel the love, but obviously it's very different, like 10 plus years later with 3 children. But it's so nice to have a taste and the smell that can instantly take you back to something so nice from the past. And today's tip is actually inspired by something that I was doing today, and it has to do with self-defense a lot. So today I went to Harrods, London, to pick up a package, and I went in and everybody was shopping. And Harrods is always a lovely mix of people who seem to be really wealthy and they are shopping now for Christmas, so there's even more people, and tourists who are in there to have a look at the Christmas decorations and just have a look at Harrods in general because it's iconic, right? So you would see a lovely mixture of like different kinds of people. And I went in there and I was walking, and the displays were stunning, beautiful. The ground floor has all of the luxury brands, and as I was walking, I had no idea where this place where I can pick up a click and collect basically would be. So I kept asking people, where am I going? But it was on the other side basically. So I was crossing and I went into all of the luxury brands that we are so familiar with, and there was this Dior display. It was stunning. The design that they put together for Christmas is the most beautiful thing, and I started chatting to one of the salespeople, and he told me that the design was actually inspired by Versailles near Paris and they had on display this little tiny trunk, the fancy trunk, and it was a miniature trunk, and it was open, and Miss Dior perfume, like a really big one actually, was in it. And I was asking, like, is this decoration or is this something that you can purchase? And he said, this is our special edition collection and you can purchase. And I took a deep breath and I thought, okay, I'll be brave, I'll ask for the price. I did not know the price. I assume because people who buy these things don't ask for the price, and I felt embarrassed for a second, but then I was like, I asked for the price, I'll wait until he finds out the price. I just thought maybe he's new, maybe he's just like filling in for Christmas, maybe he hasn't worked for Dior forever, that's why he doesn't know the price. But I was just soothing my nervous system really. So he comes back and he's like, it costs £3,500, but it does not include the fragrance. That's just the trunk, just the box. And at that point, I felt a mix of emotions. I said, it's absolutely gorgeous. Can I take a picture of it? I did. I'm gonna actually show you the picture now on this video. And then I was like, thank you so much. I'll take a few more pictures because he said to me that this display that I was looking at is closing down tonight. It's the last chance to see it because it's like a promotional space inside Harrods, and they only had it for a few days, and now another brand is going to get it. So they would dismantle the whole thing overnight, and next morning something else is going to pop up there. And I took my pictures and I was walking, and I felt this mixture of emotion. I was like, okay, am I ever going to be able/willing to spend that kind of money on a piece of decoration that I really like? I think it's gorgeous. It would look so nice on a dressing table. I was just looking at it and I thought, will I ever be able to easily afford it or willing to pay pay for something like this and not feel the guilt inside because it's air quote a waste of money because it's just decoration. There's no purpose thing, right? It's a piece of decoration so that you can put your lovely perfume in it and then it looks nice. That's it. There's no functionality, and I'm a very functionality oriented person when it comes to my home. I like beautiful things, but in moderation. I like things that have no specific use, but in moderation. Most of the things in our home is very functional. So I was walking at all the luxury things, and for a second I got very sad. I felt my eyes filling with tears because I thought, oh my gosh, I saw people coming out with the biggest bags of the Louis Vuitton shop, and then another person was coming with like a handful of Harrods bags. Like they were just like carrying all of these gifts, and there's not many things in Harrods that would be considered as a bargain. So, you know, a handful of bags would have costed like quite a bit of money. And my eyes were like tearing up for a minute because I was thinking, am I ever going to get there? And then I stopped myself for a second. I was like, okay, let's just compare yourself to yourself. And I could feel my body relax and I could sink back into gratitude. And I was like, first of all, I'm in London. I'm in Harrods. Like, how amazing is it? How lucky am I to be living so close to London? How lucky am I? Two, I was actually picking up a package from Harrods. I was deeply grateful that I can buy something from there because when I was a child, the way I grew up, the world that I experienced as a teenager, or anything that I have been exposed to up till my early 20s did not predict this happen. Not at all. I always thought that anything luxurious is way out of my reach. Then I just took a deep breath and I let myself think about all the things that I already achieved, and then I just accepted where I am. It's like, okay, I am here now. Today I cannot walk into these shops and get all the bags that these people have, whatever they had inside of. Today this is not my reality, but just look how far you've come. Look how far you've come. And I let myself sink into feeling into the potential, the possibility that maybe, just maybe, something like this could be happening to me, and it could be happening sooner than I could have ever imagined. Because the way my life looks right now, I don't think I envisaged this as an 18, 19 or 20-year-old. I didn't dream that it could get this good. I was ready to compromise. The time when my eyes opened to the world and to a different kind of reality than I was exposed to was at the age of 22, when I moved to the third country I lived in. This is the fourth country I live. That's when my eyes really opened to the opportunity that, oh wait, life can be different. Wait, you don't need to struggle. Like, there are people who go more than one away on a holiday. Like, wait, what? If there are people who do that, I want to be one of those people when I grow up. Those were my thought patterns. So I was like, in Harrods, I was like, you must give yourself the chance. Do not make the mistake right now of thinking that this will never be possible. Give yourself the chance to get there. And that's what I have done. And the way for you to do this is acknowledge where you are, feel the feelings. If it's sadness, if it's anger, if it's envy, feel it. Feel into it. Because it's important that you don't lie to you. And then change the thought. Compare yourself to yourself. See how far you've come, because you have come so far. And then give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe I can achieve this too. If this is what I want. If I want to spend one Christmas where I shop all of my gifts at Harrods and I put massive smiles on the faces of everyone I love, then I can get there. If I really want to, I can get there. I don't know how. I don't even care how. And I don't know when. And it doesn't even matter. But give myself and give yourself the chance and the ability and permission to dream and trust that if you want it, then it's going to come. I will leave you with this. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means more to me than you would ever know. And I hope to see you tomorrow on day 5 of the Advent Calendar.